Welcome to New South Wales Ants. I got something to show you today, but let's have a quick look-see over at the Five Sisters. So these queens started off with 8. 3 were divided. And now, if you look closely, you can actually see that there's only 4. Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta zoom in. So yeah, there's only 4. I also got to give you guys an update on that. But anyway, let us move on from now called the Four Sisters and check out my good, beautiful Eurythmics queen I've called Athena. She is my first queen that has had ants so far. So I gave her a nest. But the way I attached her, allow me to introduce you to some new technology. This is a large test tube normally used to home Myrmecia or Capanotus. Its diameter measures at about 20 millimeters. Then we move over to the smaller test tube, and that's used for Eurythmic species and all others, and that measures in at about 16 millimeters diameter. When shopping online, I always use the Shop app. I'm always finding great new things on here. But this is where we can buy some Pokeballs, glass test tubes, for $1.99. Can you buy in bulk, you ask? Yes you can, but they're sold out. So, next best thing, I also tried this one out. How many singular test tubes can I buy at once? Max quantity of single test tubes is 46. So let's move on to the tubes. You mostly only want to use this for your 20 millimeter pipes or test tubes or fittings. This one is more your average sort of tubing. It's more for your Eurythmics. It's 13 millimeters in diameter. But check out this technology. These test tube multi-way connectors have made my ant keeping experience a lot more easier. For only $7.50 each from Ant Shop Australia. And then we have the nest I'm going to be working with. This is only a 10 millimeter connection nest, so it's got real small as connections. As you can see, I had to do a lot of modifications in order to get this to fit into the hole that I wanted it to go into. So let me give you a quick demonstration on how this beautiful object works. I have a large test tube. I have a little piece of technology. It just slips in so easily, and with that little rubber band around it, it gives it a nice snug fit. You can easily attach a smaller test tube to a larger test tube, and she ain't going nowhere. It really has a nice grip in there. And also it takes a wee bit of force to get it loose. And the small test tube, I had to give that one a little bit of a twist. So let's grab the large tubing and test it out with the large test tube. Now using our technology, we can now connect it very easily. Very useful. And it is very tight like tiger. But moving on to the smaller tubing now. Would you check out the size difference in this? But no worries, with our technology, this problem is solved, and it is such a nice tight fit with this set. It's like it was designed for every single size. Every hole's a goal. But moving on, and we are going to try out this tubing with the smaller test tube. Starting off with the small tube, then the big tube. Let's grab our technology. Squeeze that on in there. This one gets a bit tricky, I have to admit. So the small 33 millimeter fits in there pretty good. I'm talking really good. You could use this as a weapon. You can shake it, it does not come loose. Good thing there's no ants in there at the moment. Well, I hope you get the point anyway. Now, for the big tube, I had to get a wee bit creative. So the large tube and the large test tube are the exact same size. so I can't really join it on either way. So what I had to do was grab the 13mm tubing and put it in between, and it actually worked out very well. So I recommend it's best to get an arsenal of all different tubing sizes, guys. They do sell twin packs of these multi-way connectors, and also the 13mm goes into there. Oh wait, I think I've already showed you that. Did I show you this one with the test tubes? Well, I think I'm going to start packing all this stuff up now. So I'm going to put this test tube down. I'm going to put this test tube down. I'm going to put this test tube. I'm going to stop this test tube. I'm going to try. There you go. Alright, fix these up. But I'm telling you guys, these multi-way connectors, the technology. But now, let's get to what you guys all came to see. Me actually connecting the test tube to the nest. Grab your technology. Gently remove the test tube. Take the tubing out of the nest. It's a lot tighter than it actually looks, guys. Try not hit the test tube with the whiplash. Grab your beautiful piece of technology. Yeah, do not put it on the test tube first. I recommend putting it into the nest, then applying the test tube onto it when it's in the nest, because this was a bad idea. You'll probably shake the ants up too much and just annoy them. It's okay, guys, you can learn from my mistakes. But there you have it, beautifully sealed. You can literally pick up the nest with the test tube on the side, move it around, you know, give it a bit of a shake. And no, I do not recommend you shaking it. Isn't that a nice clean connection now, or what, guys? But I bet you are all waiting to see some close up of some ants, considering that this is an ants channel. This is Athena and her starting little colony. Look at their little black eyes piercing into your soul. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.